Okay, so today we are painting and finishing up making the candy boards for feeding the bees in the winter, and we had to make, we made our own screen bottom boards, and we had to make a new top for one of our hives. So right now we're just finishing painting this one, and see the inside of this has this insulation on it for winter, so this will help keep them warm, just a little extra for the bees. And our beehives are blue and white. We normally do a darker blue, but we had this paint left over from another project, so we just decided it would be okay to use it because, you know, we don't want to buy just more paint to just do this little bit of work. So, and we mostly made all of this stuff from some scrap wood that we had left over, so it wasn't expensive to be able to do to help the bees through the winter. This is where we're gonna pour the candy when we make that. We're gonna pour it in here. We're gonna cover up this little hole so it doesn't, because it's gonna be liquid when you first pour it in here. Then when it hardens, then we can unplug the hole, and then this will be like this, and then the bees will go up underneath it to eat the candy through the winter. So we made, we have 3 hives, so we made 6 feeders, so then we can just replace them and then pour, always have one on hand to replace. So that was the feeders for the candy boards. Now this is the screen bottom board that we made right here. This is what it looks like. So these normally, if you were to buy them, they're like $50-something. So we decided to try to just make it to save on money, of course, save on costs. And so this is now probably just about $15 was spent to make them. And so you have the screen to help ventilation in the winter, to keep, you don't want moisture in your hive in the winter because it will make the bees really cold. And then also we got this to make it to where cold air doesn't come through the holes, because you probably wonder, well, cold air could get through the holes in the winter. Well, we got this is just some signage that you can buy at the store, and it slides in perfectly right like this, like that. So now there's no holes, and it will be like this. So, and then also see these little holes, if there's mites from your bees. We've already treated our bees for mites this year, but when there are other mites, they'll fall through the holes. And then you can just, when you're ready, when it's not winter anymore, you can just slide this out and it will all fall out. So we're gonna paint this, give this one a second coat as well. Okay, so we're going to give this one a second coat as well. And we're just trying to, we really like to use whatever we can use left over and recycle things to make new things. Because when you live on a farm and you have little kids, you want to save money as much as you can and really recycle things. To reuse them to make new things. So the bees don't mind. Bees don't mind. So this part right here on top is going to be exposed, so that's why we're painting it, but we're not painting all of it. The part where it's going to be with the bees will not have any paint on it. Just the outside part. So this really saved us a lot of money by building our own, because if not, $50 each, that's a lot of money. Especially if you had more than 3 hives. That would be a lot of money. And it works just as good as the kind that you buy at the store. painting, it's just really for protection through, you know, for the wood. It doesn't really matter the color, of course. Just to protect the wood through the winter and the elements. So we'll just let this one dry like that. Let's let that one dry now. And see, these are all the other feeders and the screen bottom boards that we have that we painted. So now this, we just have to make one more top. So our top of our hives have metal on them. So we had to make a new top here. So we just, you know, our beehives were getting old. So some of the things, you know, they're just getting old. So here's the new top right here. And so then if you, here within a couple days, we're going to do another video on how to make the candy board and pour it in. So stay tuned for that, and come back to our channel to watch how we do the candy boards for the candy bars for the bees for the winter's food. And thanks for watching. Bye!